First things first, after the game, you said that was some of the best soccer that your team had played in a while. Going back on second glance, did you notice anything that stood out, and do you still stand by that statement a couple days later?
Yeah. I mean, look, so, okay, the Orlando match was really good. I think we created a ton of going back even to the first game, the draw against LA, our next opponent. We played some good soccer there, and Ladero came, and, you know, with Deuce, everybody, Orlando, same thing. We had the whole group. I felt very strongly, even after I watched the film, that I think the timing of when Tyrone and Jovan got forward, the play that Cristian and Ozzy did to keep Vancouver pinned in. I mean, Nico still did his thing. I mean, Jordan still did his thing, but some of the auxiliary players, I think Roman, which is a bonus for us, was you saw him get in a couple of situations where he was actually able to, you know, remain calm and connect a pass instead of, you know, had a guy all top of him and maybe just lumps it down the field, but he was actually able to start some possession. So overall as a team, I thought there were some really good moments in there. Maybe, okay, the score was only 1-0. Maybe we didn't create enough, you know, right here. But some of the soccer was really good. I was happy with it.
For sure. With those partnerships developing, is that just getting used to each other? Is that getting used to your system? What do you attribute that to?
Well, we knew Vancouver was going to play in some version of the two center backs and the two holding midfielders, Laba in this case, Morales. And we wanted to stay out of that box in the middle of the field. So we were able to stay out of the box initially, come into the box at the right moments, and then, like I said, the biggest key for us was getting those guys this way, and then having, okay, if it didn't go for Tyrone, he wasn't going to panic. He wasn't just going to throw a cross into the box for no reason. He was going to come back out the other side, and we just keep them under a little bit more pressure.
Sure. Coach, the Galaxy late equalizer from Landon Donovan, of all people. Have you had a chance to start game planning for them this week?
Today was just revisiting our match, but I obviously saw the highlights. I watched bits of the game already. I will dissect that game in detail. For Landon to come back and score was great. I mean, I would have wished he scored one more. I mean, you never know. Push Kansas City a little closer to us, but you know, it was a good performance for Landon. I mean, that's what they brought him on for. So we'll have to definitely watch for that as Sunday comes up.
Saw Brad out there today. How is he doing?
Good. You know, look, it's going to be another one of those game time things. We're trying to get him so that we don't damage him for the long term. We got to make sure that he can get through a 90-minute game.
You mentioned Ramon's calmness in passing. Is that like building out of the back, slow build up to the front rather than like lumping forward? Is that a philosophy you've been trying to encourage in the team?
Well, we're a possession-based team. We want to play good soccer. I mean, look, obviously there's times when you have to do that, but whenever possible, I want them to stay calm at the back and find a pass so that we can keep possession. Anytime you lump a ball forward, it becomes a 50-50. If you can keep 100% possession, why not? Why not? One of his best plays, though, was something you guys probably wouldn't even remembered, but there was a long ball that had come deep into almost, he was at the side of the 18-yard box, and Tyrone was a little bit further, but he was under a little bit of pressure, and so what Ramon did is he just kind of headed it real delicately kind of right to here where he knew Tyrone was the only guy that was going to get there. So instead of just heading the ball out for a throw-in for them deep in our half, he actually took some of off the ball and it dropped to Tyrone, and then Tyrone gave it back to Roman, and we were out the other side. So I was impressed.
Coach, I'm not sure I saw Clint out there. Is he inside getting regen?
He's just in. It's regen day.
Okay.
Just, you know, it's a Monday.
Yeah.
Cristian on number 24 on the MLS list of players.
Should have been higher.
Should have been higher.
Was that your question?
I was going to ask for your reaction. Yeah.
It should have been higher. I mean, Cristian does a lot of good things that people. Okay, it's easy to see the goals. It's easy to see if you're a good set piece taker. It's easy to see if you get a bunch of assists. Some of the things that kid does that are a little bit more difficult to see, like covering for Ozzy, like we discussed last week, and, you know, finding that right little spot in the middle of the field just to continue our possession. Some of those things go unnoticed, but, you know, okay, I'm biased, but he should be higher than 24.
Sure.